Today, we're in Mountain Grove, Missouri. I went to the Cranberry Marketplace and Antiques, and wow is all I can say. You know, it didn't look like much on the outside, but on the inside, they had one section that just blew me away, and I can't wait to show it to you. But I start in the front, and they have some really cute things here. This whole place just had a wow factor for me. Would have never dreamed what I found inside just by looking at the outside. Now, pricing here, was not really for resale. You really couldn't pick up anything that you could have resold for a profit. But you know what? I didn't care. This place was so nice. I had such a good time walking through it. Even as a reseller, I love thrifting and going to the flea markets, going to the antique stores, going to the antique malls, the flea teaks. I love it so much that whether I walk out with something or not, that really doesn't matter to me. I enjoy the browse. And I bet you some of you are the same way as I am. All the displays in every booth were just really cute. I didn't run across any messy ones, ones that you would, be afraid you were going to trip over something as you went in. I didn't run into any of that here. Everything was so nicely displayed. And it was so nice. I just couldn't believe it when I was going through. Now this here is getting to the part that just wowed me. This was the entrance to this huge room kind of in the back of the store. And this started it off. Okay, so here are all the displays of the back room. These are all primitives. It was such a large open space, and they just had sections all displayed beautifully. Oh, I wished I could have brought you with me to see it. It was absolutely something to see. But I'm going to show you. Some of these things were huge that they had back here. I had a hard time getting my camera to be able to, grasp how big it was or get it all in one shot. You can kind of see through some of these shots here how open this back room was. You know, while I was walking through it, all I could think to myself was, man, give me a sofa or a chair and I would be happy. A bed. I mean, I think I could make myself at home. This was just so great. I enjoyed every bit of this Cranberry Marketplace. Look at these. These were massive. You know, these, I believe, are what they used to put on top of those old houses. And a lot of times there might have even been a weather vane on the very tip of one of those. I mean, it was huge. Unbelievable. Here is another massive piece. I don't know how tall this thing was, but it was really hard to get it. Even get my arms lifted up enough to get the shot of it in this video. It was just humongous. And the doors that are beside it are unreal how big they are. I don't know what it came out of, but it had to have been a mansion. My goodness. It was really something to see. Honestly, it just puts you in awe of how massive the place had to be that it came out of. I remember so well, like it was yesterday, when my mother would give me the key so I could go in the post office and check her mail. These are what the boxes looked like back then, and I loved doing it. I felt like I was so grown up going in there and getting her mail. And you know, that was probably the mid 70s to latter 70s, but I loved it. I just loved doing that for her. Look at this beautiful space. Oh my goodness. You know, usually when I walk an antique mall, I usually have a favorite space. I mean, I can always pick one or two, but mostly it's just one. You know, there's one that just stands out above the rest. But when I was here, I don't think I could have chose just one or two. There were so many great spaces that it would have been really hard to have just narrowed it down to a couple. Look at the old rolling pin still in its packaging. I absolutely love that. I've never run across one still in its packaging, let alone have I ever seen one in that stainless steel with the red handles. That was so awesome to me. Such a great find. Well, I hope you all had as much fun as I did, because this place was a blast. There was so much to see, so much to soak in. I probably spent about an hour and a half in here. And of course, there's so much more to see than what I was able to show you. But truly, usually I just highlight the best of what a place has to offer. But honestly, I think every booth space, was just great in this one. This is probably on my top 5. It makes my top 5 list of all of favorite places to go. This one definitely would make it on there. So if you're ever in the area of Mountain Grove, Missouri, well worth stopping and running in. It sets right along Highway 60. It's an easy to get off, and it's easy to get back on the highway. So no reason not to stop if you're that way. Guys, it has been so fun. Thanks for tagging along, and I will catch you on the next thrift trip.